Hello gamers and gameouts, what is going on? My name is Snack127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, before we get into today's video, I do want to give y'all a big fat disclaimer that today's video is sponsored by Cocoa Cucumber.
What did he say?
Now, if you don't know who Cocoa Cucumber are, they are the same people that made games like Echo Generation and Riverbond. And you know, when they reached out and said, hey, Tanek, do you want to check out a free copy of Ravenlok? I said, hey, sure. Why not? The game does look pretty cool. And not to mention, it's an RPG, so we cover it here on the channel. Anyway, now, title of this video, because I made that specifically because a lot of people may not have noticed Ravenlok coming out because it literally launched the day after Redfall. And I felt so bad when I saw this game come out because this game literally got shadowed under all of the hate and the distaste for Redfall, which, I get, the game didn't launch in a favorable state for everybody. Not many people were happy about it, but good God, so much distaste that, another really good exclusive title gets no shine. Yeah, that shows how much negativity can override positivity in today's world. I think that's crazy. I know a lot of people are going to comment and say, well, it's Redfall shouldn't have been this way and that way and da-da-da. I understand. I'm just saying, guys, so much bad press out there that another game that's actually really good, it doesn't even get a chance, to sparkle. So that's hopefully what we're going to do in today's video. But anyway, guys, let me talk to you all about Ravenlok real quick, just so I don't give you all any spoilers or anything like that. But just so you know, Ravenlok is actually a brand new Xbox platform exclusive. Right now it's available strictly on Xbox and PC platforms, so you can play it on Xbox One, the Xbox Series consoles, and of course you can play it on PC. It should run you either $24.99 or $29.99, depending on what platform you decide to pick that up on. But when you look at Ravenlok, you see it's really cool kitty-like art style and stuff like that. And you probably think to yourself, well, this is a kid's game or anything like that. No. If I could describe Ravenlok from, a first glance and, my first few hours playing the game, I would say it's honestly a mixture of ZELDA and Dark Souls. That's, the best way I can put it, the best way I can describe it. And, it gives me a lot of those Zelda-like vibes with, a lot of previous Zelda titles. Like, in this game, you can't even jump, like in some of the old Zelda games. You can definitely tell, the way you go about getting your sword and shield in the beginning of the game, the way some of the questing systems are, the simple non-talking dialogue and stuff like that, and just like all the different crazy environments you interact with, how some of the boss fights are like big and crazy ones like Zelda style battles. Yeah, I would say, this game probably took a little bit of inspiration from Zelda. But one thing I also do want to say when it comes to this game is, while the combat, is very button mashy, fluid, and real simple to use, there's some mastering to it also with dodge mechanics and different spells and magic and stuff you can use as well. The boss battles do get pretty challenging in this game. And, the boss I'm actually fighting right here on the screen is one of the first ones you encounter in the game. I specifically used this fight so that way, we wouldn't get too much into spoiler territory or anything like that. But this boss actually took me a few tries, and I actually had to level up myself a decent amount before I could take this guy down. This gameplay you're watching right here, this is actually one of my easier times fighting this boss. But the first several times I went against this guy, without leveling up or doing much of any type of improvements to my character, he gave me a run for my money a few times, and it was pretty crazy. Now, one thing I do have to say is, for the best experience when it comes to this game, this is not to down or bash the Xbox One or anything like that, I would definitely play this on the Xbox Series X or S or on PC. And I simply say that because, the game is just gorgeous. I've been playing it in flat out 1440p. It's real bright. It's real poppy. The colors stand out. There's plenty of particle effects. There's a lot going on at the screen at one time, and the frames just don't dip. And, not to be a guy that bashes last-gen consoles, but I cannot picture the Xbox One handling all that without any frame dips. I could be wrong. That could be, just me. But I'm just saying, the experience I've got playing this game on the Xbox Series X has just been magnifique, delicious. And guys, honestly, when it comes to this game, I really don't have, too many complaints except one. All right. And there's one thing with this game that I really hope these developers look at, make some type of improvement to or something. The camera controlling in this game is absolutely atrocious. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this boss fight, but there are times where I can just go off and the boss isn't even on the screen. There's not really, like any type of lock-on system in the game or anything like that. And, just the decision they made with this camera, like, I get the whole cinematic battle look and everything like that, but you really can lose control of what you're doing in this game if you venture too far off the screen. And, it's a scary thing because there were a lot of times where I could fight this boss, I could fire magic at him, but I could not see him. I could not see where he was, what attack he was planning, or anything like that. And that for, a game like this is just, it's off, it's kind of weird. And, in a game with such good combat, one thing you do want, is to have a good camera position at all times. Like I said, these fights in here, they're fun, they're engaging, the soundtrack's good, the visuals are pretty. Why would you not want to have, just a really good, simple camera that focuses in on all that action at the same time? I don't know, that's just me, but I really hope these developers come around to fixing that. That's really my only complaint about this game. Other than that, the story is really interesting, the weapons are cool, the spells, are really big, flashy, and stuff like that. The combat is simple, but, there's nice dodge mechanics to it and everything like that. The bosses are meaty, interesting, and crazy looking, and the game's art style, hell, that speaks for itself as y'all watching this fight. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. Do you plan on picking up Ravenlok? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.